Hey guys, I wanted to do a feminine energy video for the full moon in Pisces, right? We are currently in the full moon of Pisces, right? And what I was getting before I started your reading, I feel like your energy is so potent at this time. Like, I feel like you're literally like just in like stillness, observing mode, right? And I feel like if you have any like needs, wants, desires, like things that aren't even like in that list for you here, like I feel like people are coming in and like showering you with gifts. Like I feel like people cannot wait to be in your presence. Oh yeah. People cannot wait to be in your presence at this time. Like I feel like okay. I feel like people are like trying to do anything just to like have just a minute of your time, right? Like I feel like you look good, I feel like you smell good, I feel like you have this like sweet sexiness that's like exuding from you. Like people cannot help but to like just stare. Like I feel like people are just staring, right? Like just admiring, right? And I feel like too many people aren't coming in to like actually bother you or you know like anything like that. Like I feel like the things that are coming in for you, it's like appreciated, right? I feel like it's like things that you genuinely enjoy. Like you're grateful for this. Like I don't feel like it's like people pushing themselves on you or anything like that. I feel like it's literally like people just wanting to like come in and like give you things, like just talk to you for a quick second, you know, like, hey, I know, you know, you have a bill coming up here. Here's, you know, $100. I know you have, you know, like I feel like you're just a beautiful woman and people just want to come in and help, right? Like people just want to come in and like love you, like help you feel appreciated, right? I remember this one time, I had a guy come up and ask if he could like pump my gas for me. And he was like, hey, I just wanted to give you like this money here. And so he pumped my gas and he gave me like a whole like wad of cash. And I'm like, well, what's this for? And he's like, you've never had men just come in that just, you know, admire you and think you're beautiful and just want to give you some money, you know, like not to take you out, not, you know, not anything like that, you know, just because you're just wonderful. And I'm like, oh wow, like that happened a couple of years ago, and I think that's cool. Like I feel like you're having things like that, like come in, like really like amazing stand up masculine energy coming in to like show you what it like really feels like just to be like a beautiful, wonderful woman, right? And I feel like you're wearing this energy well, like it's sitting with you well, right? I feel like this is an energy that looks really good on you here, right? I don't feel like it's coming from just one person either. I feel like it's like you have all these wonderful, beautiful things coming in for you from all directions, right? I feel like it's almost like the whole world is like just stopping and staring, like just to like, you know, just the heat, just to you know, just to admire you, just you know, just I feel like you are just shining, right? And I feel like there's not many things that can come in and like stop that for you, right? I feel like there could be other like feminine energies around who are noticing that, right? It's almost like you're getting special treatment. They don't like that. I feel like they're not liking that because they aren't receiving the same type of energy, right? I feel like because this is you and your energy, like you're receiving this, right? And I don't think that like there's other people that are like hating on you per se. I feel like if there is like kind of like a jealous feminine energy around you, I feel like it's they almost wish they could be you, like have the sort of things that you have, do the sort of things that you do, right? Like I feel like you're just like even other feminine energy are like just like noticing like how wonderful you are here. We have the Seven of Wands and the King of Cups. That's two cards. I'm not gonna take them. But you could be, ooh, I feel like you could be protecting yourself from a King of Wands or King. Ooh, I keep doing that. This King of Cups. I feel like you could be protecting yourself from this King of Cups here, right? I feel like you're just so magnetic at this time. I feel like people cannot help but to like come in and like... A King of Cups could be protecting you from these energies here, right? Yeah. I feel like it's a King of Cups protecting you, right? Okay, let's get into the cards. I feel like you're just purely a magnet at this time. First out, we have the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you are definitely in your balanced energy here. I feel like you're very intuitive, but you're also like shouldering this masculine and this feminine energy here. I feel like that's what's I feel like people aren't realizing that that's what you're doing. You've just balanced yourself out here, right? You've been working in your masculine and your feminine energy, and I feel like it's the negative and the positive, like almost like in a battery. I feel like once you get the negative and the positive side kind of working together, like you got magic, right? And I feel like that's very heavily what you're doing. I feel like you're going with your intuition as to where it is you're going, right? I feel like you're literally just following what it is like you feel like you need to do, right? I feel like you could be almost like surprising yourself with the things that you're feeling that you want to do or could do or should do, you know? Like, I feel like if it feels right, though, I feel like you're going with it, right? I feel like you're trusting in that, right? It's like, should I really go there? Like, that's not something I normally would have done. But I feel like if that's what your intuition's telling you that you need to do, like, I feel like you're going with it. I feel like you're following, almost like following orders here, right? You're like, okay, if that's where we're going, we gotta go, right? I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing work on yourself, right? A lot of healing work on yourself. And I'm getting that very much with kind of like this little doctor-y sign here, right? I feel like you've been protecting yourself, right? I feel like you know how bright your light is at this time. And I feel like you know, like, as much of the good that's coming in, right? Like, I know I also have like the adversity to follow suit with like the grandness, right? Like you have to have that balance, right? And I feel like you're like swiftly like in protect, like if I don't feel like you're sitting here like on defense, right? Like I feel like I do feel like you have your your wand in your hand though. Like I feel like if somebody's coming in, like I feel like you're not even paying it any mind. It's like ninja moves here. Like you're just knocking them down, you know, like no big deal. Like you're not sitting in defense or anything. I think it's almost like when the time is right, you're being moved to protect yourself almost, right? I don't think you're having to take like extra precautions or anything here, right? And then we have the Justice, yeah. It's almost like the universe is coming in and like letting you know like when it's time to swing that sword, right? I feel like that's very heavily like, I don't feel like you're on defense. I feel like you're just sitting here enjoying yourself here, right? But like you have your weapon in your hand, and if anything were to come in, like, well, yeah, I'm gonna protect myself. I feel like that's very much like the energy that you're in. Like I feel like you are protected. I feel like you're not having to do like much like second guessing or like second, you know, which is why I feel like, you know, I feel like that's because you've been working on this, the balance of the masculine and feminine for yourself. Right? I feel like if there's anybody like trying to come up and stand against you here. We have this Justice card. I don't think that they're getting very far. I don't think you're having to do too much, like, to keep them away. I feel like it's almost like the universe is taking care of them for you, right? Like if somebody's coming in and bothering you, I don't feel like it's very good for them. I feel like how you're moving at this time, it's very protected. It's almost like the evil eye protection. I feel like if somebody's giving you like the evil eye or the stank eye or something, like, I feel like you feel it, you know it. And it's like, you don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to say a word. It's like it's being taken care of for you, right? You have like, oh, I feel like you have just like serious protection around you. And I feel like that's necessary because your light is so bright at this time. Like you're literally like just shining, right? And I don't think that this like energy and power would have came into you without like that protection too, right? And then we have the King of Wands. Yeah. I feel like it could be a King of Wands that's helping do this for you, right? Like he could be like a protector force for you. Yeah. See, like it's the King of Wands that's holding this wand here, right? I feel like it's the King of Wands that's doing like the protection for you. Right. I feel like it's I feel like you have like a very like heavy masculine energy around like protecting you. Like the things that you can't really see yet, like I feel like they have your back here. Like I feel like they're watching over you, right? Look at the Justice and the King of Wands. Like I feel like they're watching over you. So like I feel like they trust you, like you can do this by yourself, but if you need help, if there's anything that you're not seeing, like I have no problem like coming in and helping, right? I feel like you're very appreciative of that. I feel like you feel that, right? I don't think it's anything that you're seeing per se. I think it's more or less like just like energetic protection for you, right? And I feel like that's very helpful at this time. Very, very helpful. If anybody's trying to come in and like distract you or take you off of what it is you've been trying to balance here, especially with this Chariot and this Justice, like it's being knocked down. It's being taken care of here, right? And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this could be causing like you could, I feel like you could be wondering why like certain people or certain energies aren't really like participating in your life at this time, right? Why they're almost like not allowed to like come in and like talk to you, hang out with you, why, and I feel like it's because of this unforeseen, like this unseen, scratch in my eye. It's this unseen King of Wands here, right? I feel like they're almost like keeping the door locked on like people who aren't for your best good, right? Like you could be noticing like certain irritants, like people that would come in and like call you or like try to bug you or anything like that, like, and it just really wasn't for your highest good. Like you might notice like, hey, how'd their call get blocked accidentally? Like these people could be coming up to you and being like, hey, I tried to call you the other day, and you're like, oh, did you? And the call didn't go through? No, it just went straight to, and you're like, ah, thank you, God. Like, I feel like you have some like heavy, like, protection. Like I feel like this King of Wands character is only like allowing like business calls. Like you can only call me for business. any extracurricular that you're really just not into, that's just kind of unwanted, right? I feel like that's being cut out. Like, I feel like you're leaving that out. And I don't feel like you're having to like really do the actions to do it. I feel like it's like almost like the universe is working in your favor and like kicking people out, kicking people to the curb. Call cannot go through. Like if somebody's trying to interrupt. What you have going on here? That should not be that funny. I feel like certain things are just being blocked out from you. Like you are not allowed to come in today. Right? Like I feel like the main focus at this time is like no bad days. Like what? If you're coming in trying to like distract me or like ruin my motto, like you gotta go. But I feel like it's protection so that like the karmic like flashback isn't on you, right? Ace of Swords. Yep. I feel like this truth is coming in about this, right? I feel like the truths that are coming in about like the reasons why you're leaving people behind, the reason why these people can't come with you, right? I feel like you're going to see and understand like why these certain connections aren't being made. Like I feel like it's like little connections, but I feel like if it gets too close, like it's being cut off like before you even have a chance to like, you know, tell it no thank you. Like I feel like it's just being cut off, right? And I feel like you're going to know and understand why, right? What is this Chariot card? We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're moving forward after a heartbreak here. This heartbreak could have left you feeling, you know, out of balance, out of sorts, like kind of stuck in one place a little bit here. And then we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, it could be at home. Yeah, I feel like you're moving away from anything that's breaking your heart. Like, once again, like, I feel like if it's, I feel like that's kind of the truth that's coming out about these people that are being kind of like kept out, almost like away from you, right? Like, I feel like these are people that could be, almost like people that could possibly break up your home, people that could possibly interrupt something that's going on really great here. I feel like that's the truth. I feel like that's why you're being like kept away from them, like being moved around. Like, no, we're not gonna stay here. We're gonna be in our chariot, and we're gonna get away from anything that could cause this, that could come in and tear up what we built. That was so beautiful here, right? Like, I feel like you're in like you've been put up in a castle, right? And I feel like there's been some like people and energies like trying to come in and like almost tear it down here, right? We have the Queen of Wands. It could be a Queen of Wands that you're dealing with that could be trying to come in and do this, right? Fire sign, feminine, right? That could be some of the jealous energy that we were talking about earlier, some of that jealous feminine energy here. Or this could just be you, right? Like moving away from anything that could come in and like destroy all the healing work, all the healing energy that you've been putting in, right? What is this Seven of Wands? Yeah, I feel like it was for your protection. I feel like it's almost unseen things, like things that could possibly happen, could go wrong. I feel like it's almost like you're being ushered like out of the room before like these things are coming in to like mess with you, right? Yeah. I feel like you know like when to move, how to move. And I feel like it's like the universe kind of like pushing and pulling you, right? Pay very close attention to your intuition at this time, right? Like if something's telling you, hey, like I gotta go here, I gotta go do this, right? I feel like it could just be like, you know, somebody trying to get you out of there before somebody comes in and, you know, right? Like I feel like you're being kept out of situations that could get you like caught up, right? And things that you're not necessarily wanting, things that could ruin like a good thing here, right? What is the Seven of Wands? We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're just beeping noise. Wake up. I feel like you're protecting yourself from like any more baggage, any more burdens, any more things that could like just keep coming in and like weighing you down here, right? Like, look how strong I don't know why I'm looking at his thighs. Look how strong those thighs are. I feel like people keep trying to like come in and like bring you more things to worry about, more things to focus on, more, you know, here, do this, do these chores, you know, like go here, go do that. And I feel like you're protecting yourself. I feel like it's other people trying to like come in and like bring you almost like their burdens, right? And I feel like you're almost like pushing that back. Like, no, that cannot come in here, right? I feel like you're protecting yourself from being weighed down by, I just saw the star, being weighed down by other people's problems here, right? I feel like you've done so much energetic work on yourself and healed so much of yourself here that like, you don't have this energy, right? If anything, you're in this energy, right? Protection. And I feel like you're protecting yourself from like people who are like I feel like you're light here. You're not carrying, you have one wand in your hand. You're not carrying around a whole bunch of sticks. And I feel like that's very heavily like the types of energies that have been coming in for you are people that have like a lot of like heaviness, right? A lot of like burdens, a lot of baggage, a lot of stuff that they're needing to deal with. You could be a healer here. And that could be why these people are like almost coming in to you. I feel like they could, we have the Fool. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Scratch my nose here. I don't know what I was saying. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely wanting to get away from anything that's been too heavy in the past, anything that's been too much, right? Like I feel like you're wanting to be free here. Like I feel like you're having like the choice between we have the Two of Wands sitting under here. I feel like you're making a choice between the Ten of Wands or the Fool, right? Like which energy are you gonna go in? And then we have the Two of Wands. Like I feel like it's like the poles. You have one side where it's like completely free, let's have a new beginning, like let's start over here, or it's like let's keep carrying this baggage on, let's keep, you know. And I feel very heavily like I feel like you're just kind of in that in-between state where you're trying to make a decision, right, as to like, do I keep shouldering this, do I go towards something new here, right? What is this Justice card? We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the universe is coming in very quickly and like kind of setting things right here. I feel like if people were like trying to slam down all these like burdens on you here, the universe is coming in, and I don't think the universe is going to allow that to happen, right? Like we have the Tower. Yeah, the universe isn't going to allow that to happen. If you've been carrying around this Ten of Wands, right? I feel like these Eight of Wands are going to go flying, right? Like 8 of these are just like, I feel like you're going to end up dropping 8 of these, and that's going to leave you in this Two of Wands, right? Yeah. 10 minus 8 is 2. It'll leave you in this 2 of Wands here. Once all these start flying, it's going to put you in a new direction, right? I feel like that new direction is going to start after this Tower hits, right? I feel like it's the universe coming in and like redirecting you. Anything that you're building that was just like too much, too heavy, it's got to go. I feel like you could have possibly like went the wrong direction, right? And I feel like you may have stuck with like this 10 of Wands here. And yeah, we have 2 8s. We have 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the Tower with the Justice. Ooh, I feel like you made the wrong decision. I feel like it's almost like karma coming in here and like kind of setting things straight, like giving you like a teaching lesson here, right? What is this King of Wands here? We have the Temperance. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius here, and the Lovers. So we have Temperance and the Lovers. I feel like there could be a King of Wands here that's kind of like pouring into you here, right? Like almost protecting you. They could have wings. They could have wings. I feel like they're being very careful as to how to give and receive with you here, right? With this King of Swords. We have the King of Wands, King of Swords. They could be very careful as to how they're moving, right? Very logical. I feel like, and it's funny, it's this King of Wands. This is not that normal energy for King of Wands. King of Wands comes in passionate, right? No, I feel like this King of Wands is being like very observant, very not wanting to almost mess up like the flow of what's going on here, right? I feel like they're bringing in a lot of healing for you, right? What is this 5 of Pentacles? We have the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Swords. We have 2 9s here. I feel like there's been an ending here. I feel like you could be walking away from somebody, right? And I feel like that's almost what you're wanting to do. Not almost. That is what you're wanting to do. But I feel like it's also like breaking your heart, you know, giving you anxiety, some worry here. But I feel like it's what you're wanting to do. We have a lot of, like almost like polar opposite cards here. Like the 9 of Cups with the 9 of Swords. Like it's your wish fulfillment, but you know, it's giving you worry, you know, like you have a new start here, but you're dealing with back. Like I feel like that you have a lot of options and choices, right? And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, like a lot of options and a lot of choices, a lot of going back and forth here. Like, is this what I really want to do? Is this what, is this what I really want to do? Is this what I don't want to really do? You know, I feel like there's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of going back and forth with yourself here. Why are you doing that? Oh, what is this Ace of Swords? We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like the more you keep going like back and forth into this energy, right? The more it's going to be confusing. I feel like there's going to be like a big, there's going to be like huge understanding. Like there's going to be like true, like, okay, now I get it. Queen of Swords, yeah. All these swords, we have Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. I feel like this Queen of Swords is finally gonna like see and understand like the truth of like what it is she's really needing to do, where it is she's really needing to go, like the decision that she's really needing to make here, right? I feel like in this Queen of Wands energy that was here, I feel like your wish fulfillments were your wish fulfillments, right? And you were like manifesting them easily, but it was also giving you anxiety. It also wasn't what you were wanting. Like it was almost like very confusing for you. I feel like there was a lot of things here that you didn't understand, and I feel like there was a lot of, like, it was hard for you to make a decision. You could have a lot of air in your chart. But I feel like once you get into this receiving energy here, and you're able to be logical about it, right? Less in the emotion space, more in like just like more like rational. Like I feel like there's gonna be some truth that's really gonna help you like push yourself into the direction that you're needing to go, like the direction that's like truly for you here, right? And yeah, we have the Six of Wands. I feel like it's gonna be good for you. Like this truth that's coming in, I feel like it's gonna set your path straight. It's gonna give you understanding, and I feel like it's gonna bring in like victory and success. Right. I feel like if there's any like worry about what direction to go, like what you should be doing, like who you should be doing, like I feel like there's just going to be like so much truth, so much understanding. You're going to see everything crystal clear. Right? Like you are going to have the victory. Right. Okay, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy, right? I feel like everything's going to be shown to you. Like if you had questions about things, if you had uncertainties about things, like I feel like it's all going to be cleared up. Like you're not gonna have to worry for long, you know. Like I feel like the confusion state's almost like a part of it at this time. Like it's just a part of the process, right? Like I feel like you're just figuring things out. I feel like you've had like such a shift in like the change of like your needs. And scratch my nose there. And like I feel like you're really just trying to figure that out, you know, like. Well, my needs have changed. I want different things. Like I'm a different person. I've healed so much of myself. Like what is it that I actually need now? Like I feel like what I need now is different than what, you know, you needed like 2 years ago. Scratch my nose. And I think you're just kind of like taking inventory on like your life, like what it is, you know, just taking inventory, like where it is I need to go, who it is, you know. And really sitting with yourself and being honest, right? Scratch my nose. Okay, we have create art, right? Focus on the beauty of things. Focus on the beauty that you're bringing into the world here, right? Really allow yourself to shine. Like, don't hide who you are. Don't hide, like, your magic. Don't hide your talents here. Like, be creative, right? Allow that feminine energy to show. Why is my house? Allow that feminine energy to show here, right? Get in the flow state, right? Like think less, just create more, right? Get more into that flow state here, right? And, that's right. And allow yourself to be free flowing, right? Do things that you really enjoy. Like bring things into the world that are beautiful that you really enjoy, that you really want to do, right? Like something that's actually like worth it for you, right? And I feel like just using your creative energy like that is like worthy at this time, right? Being able to like, you know, like applying yourself. I feel like applying yourself, like in anything that I feel like anything that you're doing at this time, like it's gonna turn out beautiful. Like just try it. Like even if say like there's like a do-it-yourself project that you know you've really been wanting to do, but like you're like, I don't think I could do it. Like I don't, you know, a picture you've been wanting to paint. Anything like that, like a hairstyle you've been wanting to try, a makeup trick, like just try it, like apply yourself, and you're gonna be amazed at like what your talents really are, right? Like try something new. Make the world beautiful, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Bye.